What if I told you winning isn't everything? That a common song could change the way one thinks about life? That sometimes the lowest of lows can turn into the highest of highs? What if I told you that 2 minutes could last longer than an entire year? And that what was meant to be fantasy would end up in harsh reality? The Anthem. How a loser can win. The Aaron Spaulding story.
Oh, say you see, by the dawn's early light, o'er the ramparts we watch, was so gallant.
I'd like to thank the Academy. This is going to be a championship year. Thank you, Eddie Lacy. Good luck for second place, I guess.
Spaulding came into the league in 2013 and he had some pretty big shoes to fill. He replaced my father, Dan Lemon, the Attica Lifers or Rented Mules, and Dan was one of the most consistent players in our fantasy league throughout his entire tenure.
It seems that the owner that has replaced me has just been totally inept. A person that all I know is known by the name of Spaulding.
I really feel partially responsible for Spaulding mostly responsible for Spaulding getting in the league because I played fantasy football with him in college. I knew how bad he was then. I just really thought he was going to be able to turn it around somehow, but unfortunately I was wrong.
I can only picture this person sitting in the corner all by himself with his draft board picking his nose while the other owners are laying bets on whether he's going to eat it or not.
Unfortunately for Aaron, he didn't realize that this league is a grind. Things aren't just given to you here.
After losing the Week 8 matchup to the right nut, Aaron was pretty much inconsolable. He was embarrassed to be part of the league. I had pretty much lost faith in him.
It's not like Spaulding got blown out in all of his games. He would always do just enough to give himself some hope, and then every time, like clockwork, another agonizing defeat.
When I heard that he had to sing the national anthem, I knew that we were going to have to prepare. We practiced pretty much every day that summer, but sometimes Aaron just couldn't get through it. It's like that whole 2013 season was haunting him.
Did you see that anthem? I really wish we would have recorded that thing. Brutal.
By the dawn's early light was so held the twilight at the last gleaming broad stripe.
And somehow after singing though, he was able to bring himself to draft a halfway decent team, but in the end still managed to end up with a losing record. That's just who he is.
But nothing really compares to the tragedy of the 2015 season.
An amazing 4-9 record. I think halfway through he just gave up.
Even though our toilet bowl game was so close, I knew I would win in the end. I mean, it's Spaulding. I think he got so used to losing, he wouldn't know what to do if he won.
I think that he just started to embrace his role in this league. I mean, once he started to understand that he was going to lose most, if not all, fantasy games, life just got better for Aaron.
The feeling you get when you face Aaron Spaulding, when you need a win to make the playoffs, is like that feeling you get when you're 9 years old and you're about to eat an ice cream sandwich. It's great.
It's like as soon as he drafts a player, they decide to quit for the season.
He's bad. He's bad. There's only so many ways to say it. He's just not good at this. He's bad, he's not good, he's bad. He sucks at fantasy football. He sucks at fantasy football.
In sports, we like to talk about GOATs, the greatest of all time. We got Michael Jordan, basketball, Wayne Gretzky, hockey, Michael Phelps, swimming. For fantasy, we had to come up with a different term, the gloat. the greatest loser of all time. And for that, there's no question who it is. It's Aaron Spaulding.
His red blood, bombs bursting in air, gave to the night that the stars were still there. Oh, say